We keep asking for freedom from the same hands that profit from our dependence. That is not liberation. It is pure theater. I wrote this particular essay because of outrage, my personal outrage, and I notice that keeps recycling while our foundations stay fragile. If our compass is borrowed, we will circle the same block. Palestine shows this in the most sharpest way. Courage without supply becomes a siege, and dignity without self-sufficiency becomes a negotiation that never ends. This is not a speech about headlines. It is a roadmap for households, masajids, traders, and youth who want to start on Monday night after Maghrib with what they already have in their hands. The problem I see here is in a one line. Across the Muslim world, we live inside systems we did not design. Schools certify, but rarely form character. Markets reward shortcuts. Foreign aid teaches compliance. Media frames our story for us. Over time, we start admiring what weakens us, and we call it progress. The mirror of Gaza exposes the limit of emotion without infrastructure. Borders, inputs, power, currency, and narratives are controlled from the outside. You can be brave and still be suffocated if you do not control the means of life. That is the hard lesson. It should change how we spend our next 12 months, not just our next 12 hours. The corrective is to apply Tarbiyyah in the most prophetic sense. We form the person so the institution has a spine. There's three pieces that move together in this puzzle. Tazkiyah, the first one, purifying intention so worship and work can breathe. Ta'deeb, cultivate ethics so a person is safe to trust. Ta'aleem, teach knowledge as a trust that will be accounted for in the end. So when that formation becomes real, policy stops wobbling when money arrives or critics shout. The Madinah Playbook follows a simple sequence. First, you anchor your intention, then you form your character, build brotherhood, set market ethics at the gate, embed shura, grow capacity in food, water, shelter, medicine, and useful skills. Protect the vulnerable as a right, not a favor. Now, this essay turns the sequence into practice. Study circles that lead to action, a micro-wakaf that starts with one manageable asset and publishes clear accounts, clean contracts that share risk and help producers stand, a simple media desk that documents with care, mediation circles that keep trust from leaking away through small disputes, measurements and metrics that track sufficiency and service, not noise. So none of this needs permission to run. None of it needs perfect conditions. It needs people who begin, who repeat, and refine the steps. If any of this I mentioned above resonates with you, read the full essay. I have laid out a 12-month pilot you can start with 5 families and 1 room. It is modest by design. Modest things are honest. Honest things are hard to corrupt. Our direction needs a new compass, not a borrowed one. A compass set to Tawheed. A compass that points us to form souls, build institutions, then negotiate from dignity. When we do that, politics will have substance and our communities will stop feeling like a stage set. Stop renting sovereignty. Teach souls, build institutions, then negotiate. The essay is below. Have a read. Let's begin.